Thoth, the God of wisdom, guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Alright, Gemini, here we are in July. I'm back. Welcome here. Ego and power struggle bumps throughout July. I got some Annie Botticelli notes here for you. Go check her out. She's amazing. She's great. I love her. She's on YouTube. I don't love her in a weird way. Get your mind out of your gutter, you freaks. No. I'm just playing. Long-term thinking needs to be implemented before mid-July and short-term thinking after that. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's shuffle this up and get ready. Alright, Leo, we got the moon here up in your spiritual aspect of your life. This is actually a really good thing with the astrology here. Great time for ideas and financial benefits. Implementing these ideas as soon as possible if they are long-term. Second half of the month is going to be more short-term stuff, and going forward during the retrogrades. Dreaming and intuitive time can increase the profoundness of your ideas and thinking. So the moon there is going to help. Your spirit is in the natural alignment with the solar system, the planets, the energies. Okay, your body is in alignment, your mind is in alignment, your spirit is in alignment with your body and all that. So your intellect is Queen of Wands here, so you got that going for you, which is pretty much someone who's divinely guided in their presence of who they are and what they know. They're mature, and with the black cat on her lap here, you know how to balance the yin yang, okay? The golden aura, the balancing the universe kind of thing with the omnipresence almost, right? But not quite because you're human. But your mind, you feel that way, Gemini, as if you are the genius of the universe, right? Which is okay because that's your spirit. It's okay for you to do that. It's kind of why you chose to be Gemini and to begin with. Before you were born. We have underlying energies here with the King of Swords, which is like maybe haters who think you're stupid, and then you're like, no, you're stupid, and you know, one of you is right. If they're an air sign, right, one of you is right. But if it's not an air sign, you're probably right. Uh, even so, maybe you're still right. Probably. I don't know. The hanged man here in your physical aspect, material, your social, not social, your home, or how you make money, or whatever it is that has to do with work in life. Okay, is the hanged man in reverse. So there's something you might miss, or perspectives you're not seeing, maybe because you think you're smarter than everybody else. But you know that every now and then somebody's gonna come along and tell you some shit, and you're gonna be like, oh. And then you're gonna put 2 and 2 together and be like, see, I'm still the genius. Even though without that other person, you wouldn't have figured it out. But it's okay. Blue moon brings completion for Gemini, and the wheels of fortune are in your favor. Okay. Money comes to Gemini with the tides of time right now. So it's their turn, the wheel of fortune, right? Upgrading and updating these things oneself are happening now. Your young self type energy with Leo season will spark a flare in you. The social aspect in you is the alchemist here in reverse. So people, that's why I said that the King of Swords, it's probably people doubting you. So socially, people are like, oh, there's Gemini just talking their shit again. That's all they do is talk their shit. Gemini. Guess what Gemini's doing? Gemini's talking shit again. Hey, guess what Gemini does every fucking day? They talk shit. They get on there and they talk shit. They'll talk shit for you. They'll talk shit for you. They'll talk shit for everybody. They'll talk shit for the person in the left field. They'll talk shit for the people above them and below them and aliens. And they'll talk shit for anyone and everyone because that's their job. They're Mercury and they gotta hurry and run around and get in circles and know all the information and tell everybody and talk shit. So talk your shit, Gemini. No, it's all good. Oh my God, Gemini. All right, no, we love you, but so some people, you're getting the attitudes, or the people are like, okay, whatever. All you do is talk shit. And so your emotional aspect of yourself is 2 of Wands. So you don't see that there's a crossroads with your heart, and maybe you might miss a true love. But if not, if you do, it's okay. They'll come back around. The universe always brings them back around until you get smacked in the face over and over again, and you're like, oh. Even if you're like sleeping with somebody and you think that's your true love, but there's somebody behind a closed door that you didn't think about, that'll come back around. That could come back around. Or it could be the twin aspect of yourself, conflicts in your heart, issues. You don't know who to choose, so you're having issues of like, I don't know how to deal with relationships or my spiritual aspects or whatever it is that you're asking questions about, because your heart is 2 of Wands in reverse. So you're like torn between worlds, kind of, so you don't know which way you want to go, kind of, with your heart, because you're allowed to do whatever you want. Gemini, no, like seriously, Gemini's too smart, so they already know what to do and they can pretty much do whatever they want because they'll figure it out anyways. And they're just too fast and for everybody, and that's why they think they're smarter than everybody, because they're just so fast with everything and quick with it. So they're like, I'm the fastest and smartest. Although Aquarius be doing shit that's way more advanced than them because they be hooked up with aliens. Shout out to the Peace Dealer. He gives me a lot of ideas I ripped off. Not necessarily ripped off because, you know, I think the same way before I even saw him, so I just didn't say it the way he says it. That's all. But I think of him because he's a Gemini and he's somebody I watch all the time. But yeah, and on Twitter, I interact with him. So he's cool. I like him. Let's see here. Plus, he's similar rap taste music and the beats and stuff, and the way they want to, what they want to rap about stuff. So I like it. It's cool, man. It's cool. All right. So there. That's where we at. That's your reading. So next we're gonna go into the oracle readings. Usually that's gonna be for members only going forward, but this month I'm gonna give it away for free. Thank you so much for watching so far. Let's move forward. Alright, Gemini, here we go. We got Anunnaki light codes here from the Gateway of Light Activation I pulled for you. Energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle here. Alright. The Anunnaki are a race of cosmic light beings who have been coming to Earth since ancient times. Sumerians and Babylonians acknowledge them as the deities who govern the space between the worlds. The divine leader of this incredible race is the goddess Ishtar, a powerful figure similar to the Egyptian goddess Isis. The Anunnaki have taken many forms throughout the ages. They have an angelic warrior-like quality and have appeared with wings, sometimes up to 4, and with an elongated head and face similar to that of an eagle. When the Anunnaki appear, it's important to know they are heavenly allies supporting our healing and ascension. In the distant past, they visited the Atlantean civilization and helped those who were aligned with the spiritual path to ascend to the next dimension, so they could leave the wheel of karma. They acted as divine judges, deciding who could ascend and who had to be left behind for the growth of their soul. Those who had abused their powers and had not honored the divine or valued the great gift of life they had been given had to remain for the cataclysmic ending of their civilization. For that reason, some people who have had Atlantean incarnations may fear the Anunnaki, but be assured that they are the beings of infinite light working for the source. So, like, when in the Bible, when he sent a meteorite to destroy the city or whatever, the Gomorrah or whatever it was, I can't remember, whatever. That was Anunnaki. Okay? Your message, great change is coming to you, but this can only occur if you are willing to shift your perception. You may be experiencing resistance to change, but please know this is simply fear of the new, not intuition. If you are wondering what is the best course of action, the Anunnaki are encouraging you to go with the new. Old systems, old ways of being, and old ways of doing things must be released if you are to evolve. Change can bring a sense of vulnerability, but will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings, gifts, and what is important to you. You're standing at a gateway of pure potential that will be ignited as soon as you move through this necessary change. Be open to new information, new processes, and new ideas. You are part of the new energy upon the earth. So that was your emotional and spiritual aspect of yourself. So you even in your heart and your spirit, you still can't help but be a little prick about how smart you are. No, I'm just kidding. No, just being your natural genius self. I mean, that's what I meant. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of those bad words. No, of course not. I love you. I'm just kidding. No, it's like hanging out with your friends and you're like, shut up, you little. No, it's like I love you, but damn it, no, I'm just kidding. That's what words are, guys. Words are not. They're not like real knives, right? That's swords, words, swords. So we act like they're swords, but they're just words, okay? But no, we're just playing. I'm playing. Alright, let's move to the next oracle card. Alright, Gemini, next on your spiritual and your intellectual, you have magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestations. Oftentimes, what we consider to be magic is simply that which we cannot explain within the parameters of our exciting belief systems or reality. If we haven't seen something before, or we were never taught that something could exist, then it must be magic. If we clearly experience or observe it, magic could be described as the explanation we give for something we perceive as real, even though science has not been able to prove or explain it, and our mind struggles to accept it. Throughout history, humans have had a profound fascination with magic, and a deep fear of it as well. Magic holds seemingly unseen and unknown possibilities that can be of immense value, yet our lack of understanding and control makes us fearful of it. We assign great power to it, as described in countless fairy tales, myths, and legends, in which magicians, sorcerers, witches, and wizards play significant roles. Perhaps our deep fascination with magic is our desire to alter our existing reality and expand beyond our current state to become a much grounder expression of who we really are. Magic helps us believe that anything is possible, even the things that seem impossible or make no sense. Magic is another word for manifestation. What is clear is that magic requires deep and unwavering intent and conviction on the part of the magician. An uncertain and questionable abracadabra will simply not do. Changing our reality starts with a deeply rooted belief that we can. When we are deeply connected to ourselves and to Source, our presence is without doubt. This solid connection is the secret power of all great sorcerers and wizards, who, based on their conviction, intention, and trust, are able to perform great magic. Purples are a combination of red and blue. Purples are associated with third eye chakra and the crown chakra, representing our psychic extrasensory abilities, as well as our connection to Source. It is why they have been associated with magic and mystery throughout history. The center of this activation represents our radiant core, which is strongly anchored into the Source and facilitates our ability to perform our magic with great power and energy. The transparencies represent the vague and elusive spiritual world in comparison to our solid and form-based psychic world. So Gemini, keep doing your amazing magic with your communication. It's okay if people think you're a prick. It's okay. We love you. We appreciate you doing all the hard work you do. You're amazing. Well, I do. I appreciate you. I don't know about other people, but I do, because I'm Cancer, though. That's what I do. I'm the moon, and plus I'm a little bit of trickster with like my Sagittarius alignments and my Gemini alignments, because I have Gemini. I have North Node. And Midheaven, Gemini. And then I got Libra. So I got Saturn, Libra. And one other Libra. And Pluto, sorry. Pluto and Libra, duh. Pluto and Libra. But I think that was during retrograde. My Pluto and Libra was. I think so. But moving on. Alright, now we have number 28, Sacred Wisdom, here in your power position, your center, your like chakra, and who you are, and your power, and all that alchemical process of your being. Sacred wisdom. Owls are deep and intense message bringers. Encourage you to connect to your inner visionary. The white owl shares wisdom with those who respect traditional processes. Protectors and knowledge keepers. These sage spirit animals offer you guidance and sage work, your spiritual work. Safeguard. Offer you guidance and safe, so like they protect your spiritual work, okay? Intuitive information and message alike will always arrive with divine delivery. And no sooner, don't push. Acknowledging change, the wise owl asks you to think carefully about how you approach life transitions. Look beyond what is physically in front of you. More about your gifts and natural talents will be revealed to you when you remove the expectation of receiving certain results. Right now, honor your inner god or goddess. Return to natural cycles and all that you are. Delve deep into your being to access powerful base energies that resonate with your heart and instincts. Honor the divine feminine and divine masculine that reside within your spirit. Keep your focus and direction on the present day, or time will slip away into the abyss. Ideas will soon pass on to others if you continue to ignore spirit's messages. Lunar phases will affect you now. Be mindful in your methods with others and listen to your inner voice. Past life influences will arise now. Deep attractions or a sense of knowing or kinship will make themselves known in abrupt ways. Listen to these messages. They bring you karmic lessons that will strengthen your soul. By embracing your connections to the past, you can empower your future self with new knowledge and positive energy. Sleep patterns are a primary focus now. Ensure you are getting enough sleep, but pay attention to your dreams. Hidden meanings and messages will assist you in your waking life. Journal your reflections to help you interpret this subconscious communication. I honor the divine God, goddess within me. I accept and embrace the love and power it offers me and always. So make sure you're appreciative and honor your power and don't be a jerk about it, okay? Appreciate you. Alright, next up here from the medicine wheel we have, or not medicine wheel, sorry, meditation deck, sorry. Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck. Thunderbird Clan, imminent change, life force rebuilding. And this is for your intellectual and physical aspects. So with the Hangman answer, right? We got imminent change, life force rebuilding. The Thunder Clan card represents energy at the highest level. Like the thunder rumbling across the sky, the energy of Thunderbird makes its presence known. Be prepared for situations to move very quickly and to become intense. This life force energy is the spark of the universe and the surge of power that can ultimately create or destroy. Thunderbird is like the earth shaking, the phoenix rising from the ashes, and the tower crumbling down. The element of fire in the Thunderbird brings change. The burning of the old to make room for the new. The Thunderbird signals an abundant flow of energy that brings you into a new cycle. Be careful not to block or resist the necessary changes. Let the energy flow to ultimately create a better life that is more in tune with your spiritual gifts and your purpose. Thunderbird leads the way to finding that purpose. If we resist, however, the false ideals we have built will come crashing down. Alright, so if people don't want to appreciate you or value you, just keep working and doing it as you're doing it, how you're doing it, at the values you're doing it, or whatever you're doing. Alright, and like, I think towards the blue moon or something, maybe you could crank it up a notch and say, hey, pay me more, and people will, or like, people will pay you more because they feel good to do you, or they what you've told them, their return on investment has come back, so now they want to tip you for that. So there's a lot that could happen. Alright, so alright, next card. Alright, so for social and emotional, which you can and can't care about at times, two, double-sided Gemini, right? Think of someone you love. vibe holder, okay? Something that makes you happy, or imagine your favorite place or your potential dream wife or husband or mate or whatever. Hold that feeling. Hold it for as long as you can. The longer you hold on to good feelings, the longer they stay, okay? Alright, so the alchemy will come later, probably after you get paid what you're due. Like usually, universe comes around for another opportunity at different times. Right now, you're the Wheel of Fortune getting paid, okay? So if love comes, it's cool. It comes with it. It doesn't, whatever. Focus on what you can get mostly, and you know what you're going to get. And what you can control, right? Alright? So, Gemini, that was your reading. We're going to move on to the next person. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all those wonderful things and amazing things you do, because you're wonderful and an amazing human being who does things like that. All right? Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello there, Libra. We got annoying bumps in the road throughout July for you, but have your long-term things set and ready for launch before Leo season. Do start doing short-term type of life ideas, thinking, planning during Leo season going forward. Your place in the world is getting a lot of energy and support from community. Let's see here. What do you got to do? Cosmic Tarot reading here for you. You have Fated. Kind of destiny stuff coming up. Let's get into it. Alright, Libra, here we are. Things are kind of actually looking really good. We got 3 cups in your spiritual in reverse, so you don't feel it is. Your spirits are kind of down. I don't know if it's romance, family, just, you know, life in general. You know, maybe you're older and times it's just like getting to that point where shade is gray or changes colors or things are just feel different to you. There's all kinds going on, but you just don't feel it, Libra. You're not feeling your spirits are up there and like people might be or expect you to be. Your intellect is 10 of Cups in reverse. So you might be a little caught in your anger or upset or frustrated with things that emotionally upset you, and your mind's focused on that, maybe because you're distracted by it, or it's a big deal to you right now in your life, or you know, it's I got things going on in personal, so I gotta get away from work or whatever, vacation, whatever it may be. There's something on your mind going on with your spirits, but finances and your physical aspect of your life is 10 of Pentacles, so that's all good. That goes along with you can make wishes that will come true, okay? So invest maybe in things that could help you out or alleviate issues, or so prepare for the worst here coming. Buy things. I don't mean like invest in long term, because unless I would do both. I would do maybe long term, like, you know, silver or like crypto, maybe a different mixture of things. This is not financial advice, by the way, but this, just an idea of what I'm talking about. Mix it up, okay? And prepare for the future, the worst to come, okay? Because you have the magician underlying energy. That means you can do anything, and you're the alchemist here. If you get with Virgo and Gemini, you guys could probably save the world or prepare the world for anything, or your people or community or whatever. The Hanged Man here in your social aspect, that's what I'm saying. You're seeing that new perspective of a social teamwork makes the dream work. We can do this together, like superheroes unite, Avengers unite, or Autobots roll out, or whatever, all that good stuff. So that's what you're seeing. So Libra, you could take leadership position right now. Libra, you could do things people never saw you do before. You could be unexpected superhero out of nowhere that saves the day that nobody saw coming. Like, oh my goodness, like in the movies or whatever, or in the comic books or stories that people read about. This is your moment, Libra, okay? So Ace of Wands, Libra, here in your emotional aspect, you don't feel that way. You feel like you've been suppressed or pushed down, or maybe you don't feel like they deserve it or something, but we need to fight that, because this is your opportunity socially and financially and all that good stuff. You are like the complete opposite of Virgo. You and Virgo need to get together. You can save Virgo, and Virgo can save you, okay? And then wait for Leo to come back, but you and Virgo, and then Gemini, you guys team up, okay? You three team up and become amazing superstars of the future, okay? Let's see here. We got Blue Moon is supporting your comfort and heart, and family can have some pressure in work and personal life. This is from Annie Botticelli, by the way. Go check her out on YouTube. She's amazing. Sedna astrology is part of the Western form of astrology. It describes the placement of the asteroid Sedna in your birth chart. Sedna is a trans-Neptunian object in the Kuiper Belt region of the solar system near Pluto. Sedna may relate to issues of isolation, separation, betrayal, compassion, spirituality, and transcendence. Sedna's effects are felt more by humanity as a whole than by individuals, unless there are strong contacts in the natal chart. Superhero moment of know yourself on a deeper level is the main point for Libra due to the trials and tribulations of trusting others. All right, Libra, you got this. This is your leadership moment. Libra will help you out. Not Libra. Virgo will help you out. So if you got Virgo in your chart, you got this. Or if you got Virgo friends or whatever, rely on them. They're waiting for somebody like you. They need somebody like you in their life right now. That could be a romance thing, could not be. It could be a friend, family, or whatever. But team up with Virgo and Gemini. Gemini, tell him stop being a stubborn jerk and listen to you for a little bit, for a moment, and to shut the hell up for a moment and to listen to you, or her, or whoever, they, them, whatever you want me to say. Tell Gemini to shut the hell up for a little bit and listen to you, and then let them go talk again and do their magic. So tell him it's no offense. I just need to get something in, okay? Gemini, hold on. Let me just speak for a moment, okay? I know you got a lot to say, okay? All right. So next, thank you. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and all those wonderful things and amazing things you do, because that's who you are. You're amazing and you're wonderful. And that's what I would do, and you would do, and we would all do, is like and share each other, and we all get rich in abundance. So that's the amazing practice what you preach thing, right? All right, so let's do that. All right, so what we got here? Oh, we're going to Oracle cards next. Usually that's going to be for members only, but this month I'm going to give it away. It's my birthday, so You know, what go, easy come, easy go. What goes out comes around. The kind of thing where you know you're the scales. So, hey, appreciate you. Let's move on. Alright, Libra, first off, we're going to start with Joyful Muse. Inspiration. The gift of play, inner child. The Joyful Muse invites you to be more playful, to have more mirth and joy in your life. You have become boring to yourself even as others continue to find you interesting. Circumstances have dulled your edge, and it's time to change, not the things around you, but your attitude. Blow a morning kiss to yourself in the mirror. Smile to a stranger. Wink to a child. Be mildly but elegantly inappropriate. The Joyful Muse is a source of inspiration, a wild and disruptive feminine source that compels you to invite more pleasure and delight into your life. So this sounds like Virgo. Give yourself permission to be mischievous and find the humor in the tragedy while careful not to become frivolous. The power of this muse will shake you up, everyone around you, and invite you to create beauty and grace out of the pain and tragedy you perceive in areas of your life. The joyful muse often comes at a time when darkness prevails and the future seems dour. Embrace your gifts, being playful without being silly. Invite the child inside you to come out for a play date, and he or she will help you to return your innate innocence. Place it of never been there, never done that, even if it is the same routine you wake up to every morning. So, be creative, expressive, fun you in your spiritual, emotional way. So maybe some kind of art, some creative craft, some hobby that has to do with creative expression will assist you in this. All right, next up we have believe. Number 4, believe in yourself. It's time to explore new realms of spiritual awareness. For a long time you cautiously walked, watching others shine and soar to heights that seem unreachable for you. If you're drawn to this card, Spirit is encouraging you to take that next step and join the birds that fly through the rainbow-filled skies. Take a chance. If you fail, you fail. If you make a mistake, then learn from it. Life has no guarantees. If you spend your life waiting for guarantees before taking the plunge, you just might be waiting around for a long time. Life is not meant to be lived perfectly. That is not the lesson. It's about believing in yourself, following your heart, and living your truth. Have the courage to push through thoughts that hold you back from pursuing your passions and dreams. You have so much to share with the world. By not believing in yourself, you deny humanity the opportunity to raise its own light through your unique expression. We're all unique, each and every one of us, representing different facets of light. Your self-expression is unique to you, so don't think for one moment that you are not as good as another. You are amazing, talented, and so very dear. Not diving in is only delaying the growth of your soul and the souls of others around you. For when you make that choice to give it all you have, others will be inspired to your courage, or by your courage, passion, and creative expression. Release any fears of security, stability, and finances. Trust that your needs will be met. When you follow your heart with intentions to serve humanity, doors of abundance and prosperity naturally open. So I am courageous as I soar to new heights of spiritual awareness and take my moment in leadership positions, for this time of humanity needs me. No, I just added all that extra. That was me. Shoshu chakra, solar plexus, heart. No, but seriously, Libra, this is your turn, okay? Be the hero. Let's go. Alright, right here we have gate 1, the creative here. This is like your central alchemical process of who you are, your body, your mind, your spirit, all of it combined. Your 5-finger process to make who you are, right? Creation as a primal force, the energy potential to manifest inspiration without limitation. Individual expression fulfilled through interaction. Self-expression, creatively rooted in unique direction. Creatively rooted in unique direction. Self-expression. So we have 6 lines here. Line 1, creation is independent of will. Line 2, love is light. Line 3, the energy to sustain creative work. Line 4, aloneness as the medium of creativity. Like you're the scales, you're the balance. You're the law, you're the judge. Line 5, the energy to attract society. Line 6, objectivity, okay? Alright, next, Libra, we have number 14, wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. Sometimes we get attached to how we want things to be that we shut our eyes to how they are. This can bind us to a will that spins in the opposite direction of genuinely realizing our dreams. The assumptions that we hold about how we think our wishes should come true and in what form can easily trap us. Once we are caught within the rigid confines of how we mistakenly believe our lives should be or should look, we become enslaved to perpetuating the impression we create for others and need to keep believing the pretense for ourselves, despite our heart knowing that something about our life is not right or disingenuous. It can often feel easier or even appear logical to continue pretending that things are as they seem. Denial becomes our survival mechanism and that which increasingly alienates us from ourselves and others. It is possible to spend an entire lifetime enchained by the elusive veil of magical thinking. Such a price for any fantasy is never worth it. The truth of what we generally desire cannot meet us halfway unless our expectations match how we show up to deal with the reality of our daily circumstances. Without candidly clear perception, acceptance, and active responsibility for the lives we are living, we can get stuck like the mother. Her eyes are closed to the painful reality of her present in order to preserve her fantasy of things being as she wishes them to be. Time moves forward. Her wheel turns backward and she blindly treads the same water. Okay, so she's spinning in place. Look for any incongruent thoughts, words, or actions holding you in suspension. This will help you identify any form or wishful expectation playing out in your life. It can be helpful to observe what your heart has to say about your current state of emotional, mental, and physical well-being, as well as the environment and company you keep. Journal what comes up for you while lovingly acknowledging if you have been in denial over any unwanted area, compulsion, or person in your life. If some facet of your present only seems to be what you want and comes at a compromising cost, please be assured that there is another way. It is possible to genuinely and self-lovingly progress in your desired direction by alternate means. It is okay for some form of external help or support is needed to do things differently and in a way that maintains your integrity. There is no shame in reaching out and asking for all that you need when it is of true and empowering benefit to you. Congruency is always the liberating key to every fulfillment that you seek. Transparency creates the space for receiving the reality, rather than the illusion of your wishes being fulfilled. Alright, Libra, next we have 26 deep freeze. Everything has its season. Now is time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold, wet winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now, so reflect, read a good book, or get a massage, rest, and dream, because this is almost another calm before the storm. Like, it feels like all we've been getting is storm after storm, right? And it's kind of true, but this is like, dude, there's another one, like, worse coming up, like last year, okay? So, this also can mean nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial to matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. All right, Libra, real quick, the last card, 2 cards, this one, which was wishful expectations, was for your physical and intellectual. So any worries about your finances and stuff like that, acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. Okay, so sometimes you make things worse than they are, and you think you have to do more than you have to do. Okay, is what that kind of means. And then your social and emotional is deep freeze. So maybe when you're being a hero or teaming up with Virgo and Gemini, don't make it about like all about business. Like, go out and make it about teamwork and getting to know each other and morale, team morale. So go out and do something together, get drinks, play volleyball, whatever, go hang out at the beach or the lake or whatever you would do where in your area that people would go build teamwork or build their team together on something, whatever that may look for you, to build up your team. All right, make it relaxing and enjoyable. Okay, teamwork makes the dream work. All right, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things. See you next time. Bye bye. Hey, all right, Aquarius, here we are. Time for manifesting is in the first half of the month, and then wait and receive or react accordingly in the second half of the month, okay? Like you always do. You're just a genius, so we all know it. You're just weird a little. Real estate or home has good energy. Healthy information relations to animals are highlighted as well. Addictions can come up. Enlightenment of one's focus can come up as well. All right, let's get in here and shuffle this deck. All right, Aquarius, here we are. We got the Hermit in reverse for your spirituality. I'm picking up that you're probably like not getting the spiritual sense of self or the relief or relaxing or the practices or meditations or the time to do these things. Or you're just caught up in your mind with the Two of Pentacles here and not knowing how to decide with your physical aspect of your life, because that was your mind, your intellectual. The physical is the moon. So it's like, is everything an illusion? Is this a matrix? Am I in the matrix? And your mind doesn't know what to say or do about a lot of things that imply future potentials of what to do for yourself. That's why, and it feels like you're not getting the spiritual connection or rejuvenation or the hermit you need, the spiritual hermit side. So this is Virgo, right? And then nurturing self, taking care of yourself, doing self-care of some kind, improving self, making happy self. The social aspect here is the King of Cups in reverse. I don't know if maybe a Cancer or some water sign is causing issues, or a few people that are water signs causing issues, or you feel like they're causing issues, maybe they're not. That's part of the matrix. Is it just me or is it them? What's going on? Am I affecting the matrix because I'm a freaking alien? Aquarius. these kinds of weird things are going on in your weird mind of yours. And Knight of Cups in your emotional aspect of self. So your heart is solid and knows what they want. Maybe you're with somebody, maybe you're not. Either way, your foundation of self and love is solid for the moment. Anything can happen, anything can change. You have the King of Swords in reverse as your underlying energy. So more of that King of Cups and Swords, so that's air and water. So maybe that's part of you too, like the Two of Pentacles in the mind. You're your own worst enemy sometimes because you doubt or you fear or whatever it is, or because sometimes you're wrong, or you don't want to be presumptuous or arrogant. You want to be nice, stuff like this. All kinds of things you have to consider and think about, and that's why you're weird, because you think about all these things and you're a genius, and it's hard not to be because you're a freaking genius. So but you're fine as far as July goes. Reading here up on the astrology from Annie, we got Vesta is an asteroid that represents our inner fire, the burning desire that fuels our passion and purpose. It symbolizes our dedication, commitment, and devotion to our personal values and beliefs. Vesta's placement in our natal chart can give insight into how we channel our passion energy, where we focus our dedication, and what areas of life we find most sacred. Vesta is associated with the mythology of the ancient Vestal virgins in both Scorpio and Virgo. It is also associated with the importance of sexuality at both extremes, abstinence and promiscuity. So you're flirty. Others are of importance with creative ventures or friction can have in a creative moment for you. We have Eris as well. So these asteroids are affecting you. You got a lot going on, more than the other signs, or not all of them, but like more than the other air signs. So you're getting lit up big time with the asteroid changes and stuff in your energy fields or degrees. I don't know. Go check out Annie Botticelli on YouTube. She'll explain it better than me. Let's see here. In astrology, Eris, is associated with disruption, chaos, and conflict. It is considered a powerful force that can bring about sudden changes and unexpected events. Eris is often seen as a challenging influence, but it can also be a catalyst for growth and transformation. We have breaking free from the matrix type energy for you. So that's why it's like that right now, because it's kind of like we're all going through some challenge that's not really a challenge, because it's like destined for everybody to upgrade, super, or level up, or power up, or get some new skills, or develop in themselves. This is it. This is the moment. So breaking free from the matrix type energy for you, Aquarius. Now says that this involves interactions with others for your new superpowers. We also have Hygeia, which is the medical symbol, a health, healing, and well-being, named after the Greek goddess of health, can indicate areas of strength and potential challenges in a person's physical and emotional health. So that's the moon and the night. So maybe there's something in your body you need to check on, or go check out and see if some alternate get second opinions from outside of the mainstream. Maybe its placements in the natal chart influences wellness routines and provides nuance to astrological readings. Great time for healthy thinking of your body and social interactions. Family can assist with your energy of advancing to your next level. Sudden love of some can come in when Leo season starts. Good chance of having kids or being involved with children and your inner child connection. So there's an inner child here for you. Superpower. Alright, so that's going to do it for your tarot reading. We're going to go into oracles after this, and usually that's going to be for members only, but this month I'm going to give it away for free, part of the reading. So going forward, you'll have to be a member to get the oracle reading. But thank you so much for being here, liking, subscribing, all those amazing things you do, because you're an amazing human being who does amazing things like that for people. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Alright, Aquarius here. First off, we have third eye activation for your emotional and spiritual aspects of your life. Brow, chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. The third eye or brow chakra is the energy center found in the middle of the forehead between the brows, often represented as an eye. It governs all aspects of our vision, including dreaming, reading between the lines, visualization, and even having psychic insights. This card transports us through a gateway representing our spiritual connections. Seeing with our inner eye is our divine right, and our soul self has never forgotten how to do it. In fact, we are often using this special talent even when we don't realize it. For example, when we imagine something before it happens. Anoint the space between your brows with your favorite essential oil or moisturizer. Close your eyes and massage this space. Tell your inner vision it's safe for it to be fully activated. Affirm, I am willing to see. This gateway encourages you to unlock your psychic abilities and to stop questioning your divine ability to see. Know that great potential and healing will be unleashed when this space is activated. If you have an intuition about something, trust what you are seeing. This is a sacred time, for the psychic potential that you have had since childhood is awakening from slumber. You've always been a dreamer, sometimes thinking about how the future will show up or revisiting the past. Now the gifts that have been discouraged in the past are reawakening, and your inner vision is stronger than you imagine. You have an innate ability to see further than human eyes and are able to identify the energies of what is going on around you with your activated third eye. This gateway is here as a confirmation that what you are seeing and experiencing is a divine alignment, and that you are being supported as you develop this source given gift. Alright, so Aquarius, the Hermit here in reverse, Knight of Cups. You may not feel like a third eye activation can happen, but if you were to be more in tune with the astrology and the universe and the synchronicities and the associations in your life and your genetics and why you go through what you go through, your third eye activation is pretty much activated or is being activated or open. When it's open or activated, it's like a cat's eye when they're born. They can't see for like up to 2 weeks when they're born because their eyes are like closed shut from being in the womb. So cat's eyes or third eye doesn't open right away, like just poof. Oh, I see everything. You feel like you see everything, but there's more to it. And there's a whole world out there for your third eye to adventure and see out there, okay? All right, Aquarius, next up we have Shine, number 29. Shine, for you not only light your path, but the path others around you. If you have selected this card, Spirit encourages you to shine your extraordinary radiant light. You have traveled a long road full of experiences that consisted of reservations and uncertainty of self. Now you find yourself inspired, motivated, and ignited with a sense of purpose and passion. Limitations of the mind that once kept you bound have been released, and you are now ready to take that next step. It is time, dear one, to follow your heart's true calling and sing your unique song. Or sing your unique song, like express yourself, right? Spirit thanks you for having the courage to step away from the crowd despite the caution of the mind. The more you build on your creative passion, the brighter your light will shine. Not only will your surroundings transform to reflect your increasing vibration, but many around you will be inspired by your achievements and personal growth. Just by following your heart and doing what you love best, you will assist humanity in raising its planetary light. Even if you don't get any views or subscriptions or make any money, it still works. Just by following your heart and doing what you love best, you will assist humanity in raising its planetary light. Some may become envious of your accomplishments and success, but don't feel obliged to turn your lights low to appease the discontent in them. Keep shining, for soon they too will be inspired by your luminous glow. A strong current is propelling you forward in a positive direction, steered by the heart. A path that is driven by the heart is a soul that is limitless and fruitful. Have fun during this wonderful time and express your beautiful soul for the world to see. You deserve it. Great Spirit, I thank you for the clarity, insight, and direction I have in my life. I am grateful for this wonderful opportunity to share my unique light with the world. Associate Chakra Sacral. So, Aquarius, even if you don't feel like it or you think you're like torn between worlds, shine whatever it is that you're going through, okay? Just express yourself, okay? Alright, next up, Aquarius, we have star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all of the information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation or you can do your own or make your own or find one. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars of the Earth inform and heal me, and as they do, may it heal the Earth too. So, I mean, in tarot, you're the star, Aquarius, so maybe you need to go outside at night while it's hot and it's summer and just sit in the sun, or the stars. Well, the sun is a star, but you can do it during the day too if you know it doesn't fit in your schedule because of work and family or whatever. But try to get some star bathing at night, okay? Because you're Aquarius and you're weird and you're aliens, okay? You need the universe, okay? And the universe needs you, all right? All right, next up we have you are enough. Do not have to give more, okay? You are enough. This is for your intellectual and physical aspects of your life. So work and home life, okay? Giving of ourselves is such a beautiful treasure to those who receive it, but sometimes we give more than we are able to until there is nothing left within. If you have pulled this card, then it might be time to ask yourself if you have given too much of yourself away. Take some time to reflect on your relationship with giving by journaling your response to these questions. What motivates your desire to give? Does giving of yourself fulfill an empty place within you? Do feelings of unworthiness lead you to give? Do you feel safer when you are in a position of giving or sacrifice? How do you feel when you are not giving of yourself to others? Do you feel selfish? After you have written down your responses, take some time to review your answers. Is there a belief or pattern that arises? If you have pinpointed a pattern or belief around giving too much of yourself, now might be a good time to address that with your inner child. Let your inner child know that it is okay to release the belief or pattern that is leading you to give more of yourself than you actually can. And in all things, beloved, remember that you are enough right now, just as you are. Alright, so just remember any kind of loving words or messages you've had when you were a child, or memories to give you strength, because that's where our strength comes from, is our inner child, the innocence, the purity of thyself, okay? The connection to God, Creator, okay? That's where your power comes from. So you are enough. So you're giving your power away by thinking you're not enough, okay? Alright, last but not least, we have Source here for your social and emotional aspect of your life. Surrender fear with the power of prayer. Miracles can happen now. As a source of comfort and hope, prayer full thoughts strengthen your faith in life and divine consciousness. Life isn't always happiness and joy. Experiencing sadness and sorrow is a part of life. Turning to prayer during times of trouble and darkness opens pathways for the divine will to act on your behalf. The power of prayer can be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. When positive energy exists within and around us, it can help us balance any physical or mental condition. Divine Source speaks to us through prayer when we truly surrender our fear and open our heart to pure love. People tend to turn to prayer only in times of trouble. In fact, they should often pray, even in good times, to show gratitude and thanks for the blessings they have received. The continued flow of divine surrender opens us to new possibilities while increasing our strength on a spiritual level. Have faith, the ascended masters in heavenly realms will respond in divine deliverance if you surrender your heart to receive. By being open to the work of miracles, you allow universal synchronicities to bless you in abundance. Prayer helps your mind and body to become one. Divine communication is strong right now. Messages from loved ones, angels, ascended masters, and divine source are brought to you now. Pay attention to thoughts, feelings, and impressions you receive during and after prayer. Invoke your spiritual power and blessing from heavenly hosts and deities, or whatever you believe in, by surrendering to faith what it is you believe in with open-hearted routine prayer. The power of prayer is strengthened by your spiritual state. Mantras open doors for divine communication. Using a prayer or dharma will bring purification and value to your heart's requests. Right now, pray for the miracle you need. You are being divinely assisted. From the light of God that I am, I clear and open the way for divine miracles. I surrender my heart to 100% pure light consciousness. I embrace divine will through love and faith. So any social or underlying energies can be dealt with love and faith, and just move on. Be the weird Aquarius you, shine and move on. Allow the universe to help and shine with you, and everything will come a lot better and easier and not so harsh and struggling, okay? So that's your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all those wonderful, amazing things you do, because that's what you are, a wonderful, amazing human being. And that's what we do. We like and share and subscribe to each other. So there. And then that's it. So don't forget, stay tuned for the next months, all right? Oh, plus I'm going to be doing live readings again. Don't worry. See ya.